welcome back to my channel. So I thought that it would be really sweet and cute to get all of my photos and videos that I can find from my journey and my experience through high school and put it into one video, and just something to look back on and to give other people an idea of what high school life is like. But this is only my experience, everyone's experience is different, but yeah, this is just my experience, what I did, and yeah. So here's a little overview of my 5 years at high school. Before I even started at high school, I obviously had an induction day where I went for a day and, you know, had lessons and things like that, and got to know the school a little better, the teachers and the people in the school, and gave me a feel for the school and the experience. So I still have my induction day planner from when I was in year 6. This is crazy. My assembly day for my house was a Wednesday. Shakespeare read, head of house was Miss Hart. So yeah, there's a bunch of stuff in here, like the schedule, the classes, the rules, lunchtime, break times, all that. So I still have that, and I'm shocked I still have that. So yeah, and then obviously I started in year 7. So this is me on my very first day of high school in year 7, and the blazer looks fine until you see how long it actually was. I had to tuck the sleeves up so they looked decent length. And then this is my PE kit, and this was the bag that I used throughout year 7. 7 was an amazing experience. It was obviously my first year of high school. It was my first time going to the theatre, and I watched Jack and the Beanstalk. It was my first time ever going bowling. It was my first time going to London. I love London. It was such an amazing experience. We went on the London Eye, we saw Big Ben, we saw the Shard, we saw so many amazing landmarks. We went to Buckingham Palace, obviously didn't go inside, Tower Bridge, this gorgeous fountain. We walked around for a bit, went to Covent Garden, went to M&M World. We also went to the British Museum, but I can't find any more photos that I took. So I only have the one, and then I have the pen. And it was my first time being in the newspaper at high school, and we took part in, it was kind of like a competition, but it wasn't at the same time. Basically, we were filling up shoe boxes with various different toys and other items to give to underprivileged children, and my tutor donated the most shoe boxes, so therefore we made it into the newspaper. That was an experience. I've been in the newspaper quite a few times before, from taking part in things in primary school as well, but this was the first time being in the newspaper with my high school, and it was my first time seeing an eclipse. And we were able to watch it. Obviously we have like protective eyewear and things, but yeah, we were able to watch the eclipse, and that was really fun. It was my first time doing woodwork. It was my first time like cooking and baking. It was an experience, and I wouldn't have changed year 7 for the world. Also there was a huge like trend going around of shuffling, and also of the quiff. Now, yeah, I got into the shuffling trend, and also the quiff, to be fair. I did wear the quiff a few times, wasn't really that into it, so yeah. Also, it was a sad year for me. My dog Angel sadly passed away, and it was very hard on me. I literally grew up with her. I didn't know life without her, and she was like a big sister to me, and that was very hard hitting. But wherever there's positives, there's negatives. So yeah, but on a more positive note, my English teacher, bought me a McDonald's for helping out at an open evening, and yeah, he bought me a McDonald's. He bought me a Big Mac with a large Diet Coke, I believe. He asked me what I wanted, and that's what I said, and he let me sit in his room at lunchtime and eat my McDonald's, and yeah, it was crazy. Honestly, I did not expect to go into high school and a teacher buy me a McDonald's. But yeah, and basically open evening I volunteered to help. It's when like year sixes go in and walk around the school. They get a feel for the school, the teachers, the students, what it's like, what experience they're going to have and things like that. And I was one of the first ones to volunteer. And he bought me a McDonald's, so that was very sweet and crazy. At my high school we had different houses, so we had Churchill, Pankhurst, Shakespeare and some others. I was in Shakespeare, which is the colour red, which is my favourite colour if you couldn't tell. And in year 7 we did a sports day, and it was the first time that Shakespeare had won in years, we were told, so we are very happy. We were very happy. We celebrated a lot that our house won, and it was a really fun sports day. I've never been a huge fan of sports day. Year 7's was really fun, and then I kind of just lost interest the years ahead. Yeah, I just wasn't, I'm not a very sporty person. I prefer like things like dance and English and things like that. So I was never a sporty person, but year 7, it was just a new experience. It was completely different to my primary school sports days. So I think it was just like, I liked the change, but then it got very repetitive. We had to do the same things every year, and I just didn't really enjoy it. Also, I found my reports from every year apart from year 7, so that is very frustrating, but I have the years ahead. I was nominated for these 3 subjects in year 7 too. This is how the teachers dressed up for World Book Day, and the theme was zombies, and it was so fun. Literally from the first day that me and this beautiful girl in this photo met, her name is Danny, she is my best friend still to this day. I absolutely love her to bits. She's been there throughout my whole high school experience, and I can't thank her enough for the help she's gave me. And then my friend's face in this photo always gets me, but yeah, she honestly is the best. And then here is my friendship group that I had in year 7, and it just kept growing throughout the years, and this is a full class photo from year 7. Then this is my first school photo with Jade where I'm in high school. So in year 8, this was the bag that I used, and we made bread in cooking. This is only one thing that I made in cooking. I just don't have photos of anything else that I made in year 8. I also made this in textiles, and it's a pin board. Then I also went to London again, but I can't find the photos of when I went to London in year 8, so I used a few from year 7, but we went to the same places apart from we also went to the Tower of London, and that was such an amazing experience and was very, very, very fun. And then next we just have a random photo of me that one of my friends took while we were sat in art class. This is the only award that I received in year 8 that I can find, but I do think I got some more, and then this is my attendance. So this is the bag that I had in year 9, and these are some pillows that I made in textiles. I have the plans and everything, which are right here. These were just some of my first ideas and the plans. Then I narrowed it down to 4 of my favourites. And as you can see, I was obsessed with Pretty Little Liars. And then this was my final design idea. And I just really like it. I still love how the pillows turned out. That I was only supposed to make that one, but I finished before everyone else, and I still had a few weeks left in textiles. So I planned another one, and I also made that. That is why I made 2 different pizzas. And then here are the pillows next to the plans, and like I said, I love how they turned out, and was definitely my favourite thing that I made in textiles at high school. Then in cooking, I made many things, but I can only find a photo of these, which I made, which are scones, or scones, however you want to say it. Also, this is at sports day, and this is also taken at sports day, some people who were in my house. Then this is just a random memory from year 9 when we were in science and somebody just got the skeleton and propped it up so it looked like it was sitting on a stool. Then here are some photos of me and my friends in school and outside of school, but I've made so many incredible friends in high school and we are still friends to this day, and I love them and I'm very grateful for them. This is also the year that I didn't have Snapchat, so I used to mess around on their phones a lot and take photos, and I asked if they had any photos of me so that I could do this video, and they sent me a bunch of these, so thanks for that. But yeah, as you can see, I did not know how to take photos or anything like that and look good. So yeah, this one just don't even, I hate this one. So yeah. Also, I can't find any photos or anything, and I do have a letter from my teacher, but I can't find it. Start of year 9, I had chicken pox, and I'd never had them before, and it was very bad. It was horrible. My experience was horrible with them. I was out of school for about 2 weeks, and I had a letter from the school, and they phoned up and things, and my friends were checking in on me, making sure I was okay. So again, I'm very grateful. Also in year 9, the BBC came to the school and wanted to do a documentary, and I was chosen to be a possible person to have the documentary revolve around, basically. But they chose somebody else, and their words were they wanted someone more interesting. So that's all I'm going to say on that matter. But honestly, I'm glad I didn't do it. I had it on both of these. Bit tricky. Me and my friends would always mess around like that. But I also went on a trip to watch Miss Saigon in the theatre. In year 9, I also took part in the Christmas Carol concert, and it was very, very fun practicing and actually being a part of it. It was an amazing experience. And then here is my attendance. Then here are some awards that I found out that I received in year 9. So in year 9, I did also make a love spoon. I can't find it anywhere. I've literally looked everywhere in my room and I can't find it. But I'll put a picture on the screen of what a love spoon is, and I made it out of wood, and yeah, it wasn't very good anyway, so I'm kind of glad that I don't have to show you because I can't find it. So I don't know where that's gone. So it'll probably turn up at a later date, I have no idea, so we will have to see. I also chose my options for year 10 and 11, and I got dance, drama, history and art. I found all of these subjects very fun. I really enjoyed all of them and have so many memories, which I will share in the year 10 and 11 section of this video. But yeah, I made a lot of incredible memories taking them options, and I really enjoyed it and I did not regret it, and I still do not regret taking any of them options. I was very lucky in the sense that I got the options I wanted, and I was told that I couldn't have dance and drama. I could only have one. So I believe I chose drama as my first option, dance as my second, but luckily I got both, and it was a lot of work. Yeah, a lot of work. like written work and a lot of obviously physical work and mental work, having to remember lines and choreography and having to work out and get flexible and things. So yeah, but it was a lot of work, but I enjoyed it, so it didn't seem like work to me. It was very fun. I really enjoyed it. So moving on to year 10, I had this bag. I decided to have a backpack rather than a handbag or shoulder bag kind of thing, because I knew I'd be getting a lot more work and revision books and have to bring things home and take things in and things like that. So I opted for a backpack so that it was easier and also bigger, and just like, you know, more comfortable to carry around and things like that. And like I said, I did choose my options in year 9, and I got dance, drama, history and art. And here are some memories from dance, and it was an incredible experience, incredible group that I worked with, incredible teacher. It was just a lot of fun, and I really like enjoyed it and looked forward to it every single week. I had it twice a week, and it was honestly just the best. Here are some memories from drama. Again, it was just an incredible experience, and I had the same teacher for dance and drama, and I was the only person who did both because I wasn't supposed to be able to do both, but luckily I got both, and I could keep up with it. And I said that I wanted to stay doing both, because I really wanted to do both, and I coped with it really well, so I'm very happy that I got both. I keep saying that, but yeah, I honestly I loved it. In drama, my class were amazing as well and very funny, and definitely brought out a bunch of confidence in me, and I am forever grateful for that. Drama helped me so much with English, with like my English GCSE. We did like the first bit, Romeo and Juliet. We learnt it, we acted it out and things like that. And when it came to my like English GCSE, I had to do Romeo and Juliet as one of my texts, and so I knew a bunch of quotes. So it really benefited me as well in other areas and other exams. So I'm forever grateful for that as well. Also, dance and drama, we did very similar things, like we did ghost dances in dance, and then we were doing the 100 play, and they were very similar, to do with like death. That's a bit morbid, but yeah, ghost dances was like spirits coming and taking the people who were like ready to leave, and then 100 was about us being in the void and we were trying to go to heaven, if you believe in that. But yeah, that's what the play was about, and I had so much fun doing both of them, and I had so much fun doing everything I did in dance and drama. So again, I'm going to say it again, I'm very grateful that I managed to get both. This is some of my artwork from year 10, and if you want to see all of my artwork from year 10 that I have, then definitely go check out my art journey video, which is up on my channel. And these are some of my art supplies that my mum and dad very kindly brought me. Also, I thought I'd just add this in, but I did have to go in the Easter holidays to finish some artwork, and I got a Mackey's on the way home. In year 10, I went on a college fair trip to look at different colleges and things like that, and I got to hold an owl for the first time, and owls are one of my favourite animals. So that was incredible and I loved it. Also in year 10 I went on a cinema trip and it was very fun, but yeah, I didn't like the movie. I can't remember what we went to watch, but I just didn't really enjoy it. Nobody did, honestly, but it was still fun to just have a day out out of school with my friends and things. But yeah, that was really fun. Then I got back from the cinema trip and we had Christmas dinner at school, which again, that was delicious and very fun as well. We're getting closer. Only I get closer.
Churchill, then Pankhurst, finally Brunel.
So, oh my gosh, I went to watch a live production of Grease at my school that like my friends and things were in. I did audition for it, I got a part, but I was told I couldn't actually do it once they found out I was going to Harper Adams, which I will talk about in a minute. But I went to Harper Adams University on a trip, and because the dates were too close, there was like 3 days in between, like the Grease productions and then Harper Adams. I think the Grease productions finished on the Saturday or the Sunday, and then I was leaving for Harper Adams on the Wednesday. So I was told that I can't because it may be too stressful because it's too close. But I really wanted to be in Grease because I know how much my mum loves it and I love it. So I really wanted to be in it, but at least I got to take my mum to go and watch it, and we had the best night ever. It was amazing. And it was amazing to go and support my friends and see them in it. So yeah, that night just meant so much to me, that production did, and it was incredible. And also we went on Friday the 13th, so quite a few things went wrong, but it made it so much better and it was so funny. I absolutely loved it. The day I left for Harper Adams, it was Wednesday the 18th of July 2018, and it was such an incredible experience. I'm so happy that I went. I went from the Wednesday until the Friday, and it honestly, I'm so happy I said yes. It was incredible. That did mean though that I missed the last 3 days of that school year. And one of my teachers was leaving, and I didn't get the chance to say goodbye to him properly because obviously I left for Harper Adams. But he very kindly emailed me and said that he wishes me all the luck for the future, and he's my English teacher, and he said he knows I'll do extremely well in my English exam, which I did, thanks to him and all the other incredible English teachers I had. So yeah, that was just really sweet to come home to and read, because I didn't have internet while I was there because my internet was playing up on my phone. It just wouldn't connect. So yeah, but honestly it was good to not, you know, go on the internet and things while there. Harper Adams is in the countryside. They had a farm there and things, so it was just nice to be in the countryside and, you know, just really taking in the scenery and the fresh air and things like that, and spending time with my friends and meeting new people, making new memories, having new experiences. We had barbecues and we had parties, we did glow in the dark dodgeball, and honestly it was so incredible, and I'm so grateful. And I'm saying I'm so grateful a lot, but I do think that my whole high school experience was amazing. Obviously there were stressful times and there was times I just wanted to drop out, but it was also incredible, and I'm very grateful for everything that happened. Otherwise I probably wouldn't be the person I am today, without some of them bad experiences in with the good. So I always think about it like that. So when I went to Harper Adams, I got a ton of things, and it was basically an educational trip to see if I would like to go there as a university. We got to choose between a bunch of different universities. I chose Harper Adams, and I was given this bag and obviously wrote my name on it and things. So I have a ton of stuff in here which I want to go through, and also like I got letters and things like that talking about what we were going to do each day, you know, before I actually like went. So for starters, the first thing that I see is this, which is student information pack, which it's not got anything interesting in. It's literally just like little booklet things, giving me information about the university and about a bunch of different universities, just in case I wanted to look into others. And there's just random little passages. This is like our plan sheet schedule thing, and on the first day, which was Wednesday the 18th of July 2018, obviously we arrived about 11:15 or something, and then we signed in, got our keys, dropped off our bags into our rooms, and then we went to a welcome and introduction to Unify, which is like who like arranged it kind of thing, and then we got this booklet and we had to write down like our initial thoughts, what we thought it was going to be like, and we got given a reflective log. So every day we wrote down what we enjoyed, what we learned, and things like that, what we didn't enjoy, just so it's like for when they do it again, they know what to change, what bits to keep, etc. And then we had lunch, which honestly the food there, oh my god, it's amazing. So like fresh, like I was vegetarian at the time, but so I didn't eat any of the meat, but the vegetables and the fruit and everything was so nice. And I tried fried bread for the first time and it was so good. So yeah. Then we went on a campus tour, team building activities, higher education and freshers fair, where we had ice cream and refreshments and things like that. Then we wrote in our reflective log, independent time, where we could just go to our rooms or whatever and just chill, sit with friends, sit outside on the fields, etc. Then we had dinner. Then we had a glow active, which was glow in the dark dodgeball, which was so good, and so like I did not think that I would be doing that. Like I didn't even know that was a thing. So yeah, that was crazy. Then we could either go in and watch a film and like play board games and things in like one area of the building, or we could go to another area of the building and we could just play a bunch of different games. So yeah, there was a room for board games and a room for watching the movie, and then there was a room where we had like Just Dance set up and other games on like the Wii and things like that. And I decided to go into the Just Dance room and things, and then we had independent time and obviously went to sleep. Then the second day, which was Thursday the 19th of July 2018, we woke up at 7:45 a.m. We had morning registration, breakfast, then we went to an exotic zoo, which was so amazing. I got to hold so many creatures, see so many creatures. A meerkat sat on my shoulder. It was incredible. It was amazing. I saw a skunk, armadillos. It was amazing. Then we had lunch, an academic lecture. Then we separated into groups. We had group 1 and group 2, and then group 3 and group 4. And we went to a seminar. Then we had break. Then we had like a Next Steps production, where some people came in and acted out like you taking your next steps and not going into higher education, and how difficult it can be to decide and things like that. A reflective journal, independent time. Then we had a barbecue, which was amazing. It was like they had live entertainment, a singer, someone playing the guitar, everything. It was amazing. They had like donuts, everything. It was so good, and just nice to sit outside and with my friends and like catch up on like what's been going on and things like that, and just talking, meeting new friends and things. Then we had fairground stalls and a photo booth, DJ, a band, bunch of activities. Honestly, was amazing. Then we had a quiet games room, and that's where we just like sat down and played games again, and Just Dance was set up again. And then we had independent time and went to bed. Then on Friday the 20th of July, sadly the last day, we woke up at 7:45 in the morning again. We got everything out of our rooms, all of our bags, everything. We handed our keys back in and we put our bags ready for when we were leaving. And then we had morning registration, then we had breakfast, then we went into 2 separate groups and we had post-16 routes and pathways and student finance and budgeting games and things like that. And then we swapped, so we did the other one afterwards. Then we had break, a motivational speaker who was amazing, and he actually came to my school in year 11 as well, and we got to meet him again, and he is amazing. And something that he said that sticks with me still to this day is don't chase your dreams, build them. Then we had lunch. Then we had a reflective log and final evaluations, and then luggage collection and departure. So we made sure we got all our luggage and everything, and then we came home, and that was at 1:45 in the afternoon. It was such an amazing experience. I'm so happy I said yes to it, and I met so many amazing people and made so many more friends. Just have a bunch of information booklets, which, yeah, there's a lot. Then I have my lanyard, which my key went on, and obviously I wore this everywhere around campus, and yeah, I still have it. We were allowed to bring it home. And we also got these little sticky notes, and yeah. And I also got a ton of badges and things because they had the stalls out with different universities, which is where I got these from, like University of Derby, and there was just a bunch of different universities that came to set up and were giving information and what courses they provide and things like that. So I got badges and pens and things like that, but I don't need to show them. And this bag went everywhere with me to keep the booklets and things in. Here are some awards that I was given throughout year 10. These are only a few because I can't find any others, but here are a few. And then my attendance.
Oh, stop. Oh, go and get up. Yeah, but I'm holding my bottle, sorry, after all. Wait!
So here are just some random photos that I found from year 10, and honestly year 10 was such a good year, and it was stressful because starting my GCSEs and starting my options and things like that, but it was so fun and made a lot of great memories with my friends, and really just made the most of year 10 because I only had 2 years left of high school, so I really wanted to make the most of the time. So here are some photos of me and my gorgeous friends, and just of me on some of them, but yeah, I love them all so much. Okay, moving on to year 11. Please excuse how pale I look. The lighting is just like, yeah. So please excuse how pale I look. But in year 11, it was stressful. It was the most stressful year, I think, of my entire life. But this is me on my first day. I really didn't want a photo taken, but my mum took it. But thank you, because now I have this so I can show it. This was the bag that I had. And honestly, it was just exams. Everything was focused on exam after exam after exam. But because I took dance and drama, and also I took art, them GCSEs were completed in the April, so they were out of the way, ready for my other academic GCSEs. So my dance, drama and art exam were done fairly quickly. My art exam, I had a certain amount of hours, I think it was 20 hours, and I had to complete a final piece, which this is it, and this is some of my artwork. If you want to see all of my artwork, then go and check it out. I do have a video up on my channel about it, showing off all the artwork that I've received back. And my dance and drama exam was incredible. I was so nervous to go up on stage and to perform in front of a bunch of people, because I've never danced or acted in front of that many people before. So it was amazing, and honestly, I had so much fun. And if I could redo that night again, like not change anything but just redo it, I would 1000%, because it was incredible. And I feel like we just all supported each other so well, and we really like felt the love, and yeah, it was just all round an incredible night. The whole process of creating the dance and the drama piece, we were given a title, and I don't know if you guys know how BTEC dance and drama exams work, but we were given a title and a bit of a description, and we had to make something around that. And obviously I was in dance and drama, and the title for both was Blank Canvas. So we came up with, in dance, it was like we're all disadvantaged in some way. I played the role of a young carer, and we all had different roles, and it was fun to come up with the roles and to make the script ourselves, and to obviously stage it and come up with different ideas and find ideas. It was so fun.
Once upon a time, in a land far, far away, at a special educational institution, there lived 5 young girls, each with their own story. First, there was the young carer. Second, the low income. Third, the low aspiration. Fourth, the unsafe. And finally, the self-esteem. This school centre lets these children thrive, ensuring a fresh start when they yet again return to society. You, as blank canvases.
But then my mum walked in.
Elizabeth! What are you doing?
I don't know what I'm doing.
Just get down!
Why? Why should I?
Please!
We're going to get you help.
We're going to take you to a separate. Our stories are no fairy tales. Our memories are no lullabies. Our futures are no happy endings. The minds of children have been masked by the expectations of society.
Frustration grows as responsibilities take over. The worry of my parents is at the forefront of my mind.
My future is worthless. It will never amount to anything.
The uncertainty of my home life made me feel so unsafe. Society has destroyed my self-esteem. Maybe we'll never have a fresh start.
Maybe our future is nothing but a fantasy.
We wish we were blank canvases.
And and in dance we had the same title, Blank Canvas, and we had to create a dance around it and symbolise like the blank canvas. This wasn't like in school, but I went to my friend's 16th birthday party and I thought I'd just put this in here because my best friend turned 16. And then I went to Leeds as part of like my GCSE because we went to watch Blood Brothers in the theatre, and I was doing Blood Brothers, one of my English GCSE texts. I love Blood Brothers and it was incredible to go to Leeds and watch it. That was the first time I'd ever gone to Leeds, and it's crazy because in year 7 I went to London for the first time, and then in year 11 I went to Leeds for the first time. But yeah, it was so fun, honestly, just exploring Leeds, and then obviously going to the theatre and watching like Blood Brothers. It was just an incredible experience, and I'm very lucky that I got to spend it with my friends as well. Then obviously we had my GCSEs, which were very, 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 very stressful, and I really didn't know how I did in them. The only ones that I was positive about that I would pass was English and dance. That was it. I didn't know if I'd pass drama or art or anything like that, but thankfully I did. I did really, really well in my GCSEs, and honestly, I'm happy with how like the GCSEs I got and how well I did. I had 100% attendance, and I also got an Easter egg. Here are some awards that I was given in year 11, and this was my Levers book. I just really like the book, and I just put 2019 Levers at the top. But yeah, I really like this, so I'm going to read a few little... See, look, when it focuses on that, I don't look as pale. I might just hold this here. I'm not going to do like a full-on close-up because a lot of people probably don't want to be in the video. But I'm going to read out a few little messages that I was given. Good luck in your future. Best of luck. Love you always. Hope you have a wonderful life. I love you so much, and I'm always going to be here for you. I hope we stay in touch, but if we don't, then don't forget me. Love you. And we are still in touch. I want to thank you for always being there for me. I am so thankful for having you in my life. You are so beautiful. I love you. Wishing you luck for the future, and I hope you do well in life. I wish you the best of luck in the future. I hope you do well in the future, and I wish you well, and we'll miss all of our PE lessons that we had together. I love you. I wish you the very best in the future. You are such a gorgeous, caring girl. Do not ever forget that. You have so much potential, and I know you are going to go so far. Keep working hard, beauty. I love you lots. You have always been a pleasure to teach, and I wish you all the very best in the future. Go forwards with confidence and know that the world is your oyster. Good luck, Courtney. Lots of love. So 5 years on and you are leaving school. How time flies. Good luck with your exam results and all you go on to do in the future. I'm sure you will go on to have a great life. All the best. Where do I start? You've put up with me for 5 years now. We've had so many memories together. Wishing you the best of luck with your GCSEs. Please keep in touch. Good luck in the future. Love you. Thank you so much for helping me actually pass dance. I could have never done it without you. I hope your life is bright. I'll miss teaching you maths. You were always hardworking and dedicated with your work. If I asked all the teachers what they would say about you, I know they would only have positive things to say. I want to wish you all the best for your GCSEs and your childcare course. All the best. Oh, these are so sweet. Best wishes for whatever the rest of your life puts your way. Keep smiling, and I hope a year of maths with me has been bearable. Good luck. Where do I begin? Through all our years in high school, I've known you as the lovely, beautiful girl. Whenever I'm down, you make sure to always put me in a better mood. You are so helpful and supportive, and I will forever be grateful for everything you've helped me with. I want you to leave school believing you are capable of anything, because I believe in you. All the best in the future. Keep smiling and making your positivity shine wherever you go. Dream big. Good luck. Lots of love. Your annoying revision songwriter, head girl Lizzie. I wanted to just I haven't said who all of these are from, but I just love how she finished that. That one's just lots of love. Your annoying revision songwriter Lizzie, head girl Lizzie, and that's because basically we would sit in. I can't get over how pale I look. We used to sit in tutor, and she would make up songs about history and English and things, and it would just help me remember things. So yeah, but she wasn't annoying at all. She was incredible, and I thank her for bringing the confidence out in me in drama and things. So yeah, there's a bunch more, but I don't want to read through all of them, otherwise I'll be here all day. But that's just really made me smile. But yeah, there's a few of my messages in my Leavers book. We also had a Leavers assembly, which that was emotional. We all signed each other's shirts and things like that, and took a bunch of photos. And then I got a Leavers hoodie as well. And then of course prom happened. Oh my gosh, prom was amazing. I also have a video on my channel of prom, but not with every single thing in, because it would have been so long. But yeah, prom was incredible. Honestly, the best experience, and I have to thank my cousin for that. Thank you so much, Demi, because she did my makeup and my hair and made me look and feel gorgeous for one of the biggest nights. So yeah, thank you so much, and thank you so much to my friends and to my teachers who believed in me and who pushed me and who helped me and who brought the confidence out in me, and thank you to them for being at prom with me and for making me have such an incredible night. Honestly, I had an amazing high school experience, and I wouldn't take any of it back at all, because it was once in a lifetime. You know, high school only comes round once, and when you're in it, you may hate it and you may want to just leave and never look back, and you may think that you're like, you know, your parents or someone might say once you've left you'll want to go back, and I never used to believe that. I'd be like, yeah, right, whatever, of course I want to go back, why would I want to go back and everything. But the day that I was leaving on that Leavers assembly, they were showing photos throughout the years of us all, and was just you know, was talking about memories and things and saying goodbye to each other, because not everyone went to prom, because they just didn't want to go. So yeah, but honestly it really hit on the Leavers assembly day, and speaking to them and saying goodbye for probably the last time, because I may never see them again, it was upsetting. And college is stressful, and now that I've left high school, there's a lot of responsibility, and I have to make my own decisions more and things like that. And yeah, I would like to go back to high school, but I wouldn't at the same time. But it's crazy because in year 7, I was so scared to start. The night before, I had barely any sleep because I was so terrified to go. I was like, what if I don't fit in? What if I don't have any friends, make friends? What if I don't have a good experience? What if the teachers hate me? but I was just overthinking. It was such a good experience. And then when it got to the end of year 11, well, towards the end, I was just so ready to leave. I was like, this is dragged. And I just was so excited to leave. But then once it actually came to leaving, I was so sad and upset to say goodbye to the teachers and to my friends. I keep in touch with like my close friends, but then there's certain people who I've just like lost touch with, which happens. We go our own separate ways. Teachers I haven't seen because I did go back and visit some of the teachers, but some of the teachers have left, so I can't see them again. So yeah, just make the most of the time that you have, whether you're in primary school, high school, college, uni, wherever. Just make the most of your time, even if you're not in education, if you're in work, just make the most of the time you have there. It's just crazy because high school was like a chapter of my life that's now closed, and I can revisit it, but I can't actually go back and relive it. And I don't know, it's just crazy to think about that I actually was at high school for 5 years, because it doesn't feel like I went to high school now. It feels like I've just been in college the whole time, and it felt like that when I was in high school. It felt like I'd never gone to primary school. It felt like I'd only ever known high school. So it's crazy how things move like that, and I'm sure when I like leave college and get a job, it'll feel like I've only ever been in a job and not in education. So I don't know, just make the most of the time you have, whatever you're doing now. But yeah, I do miss the memories that I made, and making more memories with like my friends and with the teachers and like the class. And yeah, but there are so many incredible memories and friendships that came from high school, and I couldn't be happier and more like relieved that I had such a good high school experience. I'm very grateful, and I love everyone who was a part of my high school experience, because without them I may not be the person I am today. So I just want to say a huge thank you to everyone. So yeah, this is going to be the end of this video. I have nothing else to show you, but yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. I really enjoyed making this video and looking back on memories and things like that, and I definitely want to do one of these videos when I leave college. Like, my first year of college is already over. I can't believe that. So yeah, but I hope you all enjoyed this. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, and comment down below any video suggestions, or if you're in high school or college, whatever, let me know. I would love to know. Go follow me on Instagram and on TikTok. I love you all so much. Stay safe. Goodbye.